What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Many of you brothers have been contacting me about a young brother by the name of Heavenly Controller. And Heavenly Controller is a gamer, and he's a young brother, about 26, 27, something like that, doing really well. And if you listen to the guy talk, you can, let me just say this, you can tell that he's a brother that, I don't know what he is, if he's African American or if he's something else, but let's just be honest. You know, this is Black YouTube. He's a guy that, in our community, he's not going to get any shine. We're just going to say that that's the truth, right? So he's the kind of guy that, he's a gamer, he's probably a smart guy, stuff like that. So he's going to be, his friends are not going to be typical African-American friends, okay? He's a guy that is going to appeal to a whole different type of audience, a more broad stream audience. Now, this is what I think when I'm listening to him talk. You know, a lot of guys, before coming to YouTube, probably didn't have a whole lot of experience dealing with the women that they can get. You know, and YouTube and, you know, the amount of money that you can make here, it opens up opportunities for not only for you to get collaborations with other creators, but it brings female subscribers. And that's one thing that I've never fell victim to. Thank God, you know, you don't mean it to be that way because you don't know if your channel's going to be big or not. But that's what happened with Heavenly Controller. A lot of the ladies that in the gaming community that looked up to him were women. So in this case, there was some lady by the name, and guys, correct me, Little Ichi Girl, something like that. And this particular chick was living in Miami, and he followed her somehow on Twitter. They started talking. She was in a relationship and with some guy, but she ended up coming to some gaming festival in New York City. And she was under 21. I think he was around 24. She was 18. And she ended up coming. She brought her family. They met. She said that the guy was kind of, you know, inappropriately touching her. And he bought her some alcohol, got drunk, and then he tried to kiss her. She felt uncomfortable. And the friends that he was with left him. They left her with him, right? And that's when some things didn't really go down, but she felt very uncomfortable about it. So that's one of the things that happened. Now, from what I understand, so guys, I'm just giving you the short thing. But what's happened is that when another girl came out with some allegations against him, she felt comfortable to do it. He makes a real silly mistake, and he actually did a live stream admitting that some of the things that she's saying was right. Like, he tried to kiss her, he tried to touch her and stuff, but it wasn't all like she said it was, which is damning in itself. But I want to kind of talk about this as young black men, as black men in particular, and this is what I'm seeing. I saw this and what I'm seeing with even with Fresh and Fit. And again, I have a video coming out with it. I did talk to him on the phone, Myron. And I'm going to tell you what I told him. I said, a lot of you guys, are you getting so much money and you're getting so much attention from these women that it makes you feel almost godlike, you know? And for a lot of these young black guys who are making more money than anybody know in their family, they haven't their way with anybody. A lot of girls is letting you have your way with them. But what happens when you come across a woman that ain't gonna go for that? All right. And I know that his brother, his one of his buddies, Long Beach Griffey, came to his defense. There was a big mess about that. But what happens when you come to the lady that's not gonna go for that? And in his case, the young lady that he's dealing with was like white or non-black, and this is something that also a lot of these brothers are going through. Same thing with Myron. Here's a white lady that comes out there and says he did this. Here you have a woman that looks like white and Asian. I don't know what she is, but she's not black. You brothers that go out here and you're dealing with these non-black chicks because you're in a different genre. You guys don't know how dangerous that it is. So you're out here thinking that you can do whatever the hell you want. And you're about to find out that even if you don't deal with black women, You're dealing with white women, and if a white or Asian woman comes out and says you done something, bro, you're gonna immediately be in a lot of trouble. Now, if this was a black chick or something like that, you know, even with Myron, if that girl was black, it wouldn't be such a big of a deal. But because this young lady is not black, it's like, oh, well, you're using your channel to throw yourself on non-black women. And then once you do that, or on white women, now somebody is going to have to prove to you that you can't do that. That's when it gets ugly for these guys. Because now you're about to get your black card pulled. Okay? And if a white woman comes out there and says that, yo, you did this to me, it's going to be over. You know? And these young guys, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, how are you guys moving like this? Like, nobody tells you guys anything? You know? And I'm not trying to say that he's, you know, necessarily guilty of everything that she's saying. But but it sounds like he's reckless. And, you know, he had people on his Instagram post a picture of him and a girl. People are saying that, you know, this is one of his harems. This is one of his hoes. So he's kind of known about doing this. And a lot of guys, I'm a YouTuber, I know. A lot of dudes sleep with their subscribers. I'm going to be honest. A lot of guys I know screw subscribers. I try to tell you brothers to stop that. I tell anybody that know me in the community, Kevin Samuels will tell you. What do I tell guys? Obsidian will tell you. What do we tell you? Because we're older guys. Stop fucking your subscribers. But that's the easiest way for some of these guys because, oh, she looks up to me. Okay, so here's a power play. So let me use it to my advantage. Then you're going to mess around and lose the bag. Okay? Stop sleeping with these girls. You YouTubers out there that are using your money, don't sleep with your subscribers. Stop. Because if things don't go right, even if she lied, they gonna tell it and it's gonna look like it, you know. And then especially if you're a black dude, you're dealing with non-black women subscribers. Come on, man. If it get to the mainstream and you're something that's like not in the black manosphere, because see, for me, it's a little different over here. You know, I have a fairly black fan base. I don't even deal with non-black women like that. So, you know, I have less of a risk. It's always a risk involved, but it's less of it. But now if I was dealing in something like, let's say Marcus Brownlee's sector or whatever, where he deal with nothing but white girls, he gonna have a problem if he do something, because they gonna throw you under the bus. And as soon as you make a mistake over there, you're over. Once you get accepted by the mainstream content creator community, and that is the non-black one, and you make mistakes like this, it's over. Okay? Just because you're making a lot of money, it don't give you the right to push up on chicks. If a woman ain't giving you those signals, she ain't feeling you like that, and maybe he thought she was or whatever, bro, just chill. Don't mess up your business over this booty. A lot of you brothers is out here about to mess up all your money over this booty. Okay? And you guys out here, man, it's like your testosterone levels is jumping up like Michael Jordan in the dunk contest. What are y'all brothers doing, man? Is it that serious? Y'all that horny? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.